Hello, I am Murad Hussain Joel. My student ID 25231580. Here in this video, I am demonstrating part of balance routing case study for spring 2024. We are group A. I will be recovering part of responsible for student 1. If we check a marking sheet, we can see ISP router, main router, and the PC3. And PC3, it basically responsible for all necessary things that need to be done. ISP router, main router, and also PC3. Let's go on by on. Let's go on by on. First, I saw ISP router. First saw ISP router. Mm, in a way. That we can see unauthorized access. The unauthorized access password is class. Now, now we can access ISP router configure command interface. We use show run. Yes, yes. Here we can see we have already put the host name. Who put the host name? Enable secret. There is also IP domain lookup. I mean domain lookup. Then we can see we have configured out look back interface fast Ethernet 00 and fast Ethernet 0 on port. Also serial 00 and interface serial 0 on port, serial interface 0 on port. Basically for ISP we have used here Ethernet 00 and fast Ethernet 0 on port. They are also configured according the IP address that we obtained in our part case study. Case study. We can also that the rest of basic configuration done here. And here line con the password login synchronized, and line BT so that for the BTY, so that basic configuration and basic necessity need to be done on ISP router. Now let's go check the main router. No, main router. Then enable. We can see a similar unauthorized access. Unauthorized access a password is class. And then show run. Yes, yes. The basic configuration all configurations similar. We have the put host name, enable secret, and no IP domain lookup. Here we can see that main router is using several port. For example, it is using fast Ethernet 0 on port, and it's connected the connect with ISP F00 port. with the east and router connected serial with the router serial east router serial 0 on serial 0 on port, and west router is connected third serial 0 0, so there are also several connected serial port. It is also very important router because it was share OSF OSPF connecting with west and west and east, and also enable net there router, so it port of you nodes static router. So we can see basic command that the done to configure it. Currently we can see the how serial port and fast ethernet done everything. Now for the second part of responsibility with the router interface, let's go to ISP. Let's go to ISP. So we can use show IP interface brief. Yes, we can basically see the fast Ethernet 0 0 and fast Ethernet 0 on. Also serial 0 on and 0 0. A fast Ethernet is fast Ethernet see the manually up because we did the configure and show before. Now let's look for same main router as well to similar right. So we can write show IP interface brief. We can see it is use the fast Ethernet 0 0 and fast Ethernet 0 on serial 0 0 and serial 0 on respective using IP address. All of the port are manually up. We can see fast Ethernet 0 on and using 7 on 72 on 780 on, that was basically connected with ISP. Now we can second now we can go static router. Now we can go static router for the ISP. Show IP route. We can write show IP route. So basically we can see that here IP there are some directly connected fast Ethernet 0 0, but and for the main show main router show IP route. Yes, it was also show how static router working here. So we can see all part connected here and part almost every port static router like show before static router done here. And so last, I want to demonstrate the my next responsibility, who is PC3, which is PC3 desktop, the IP config. We can show, or we can write IP config, IP config. We can see IP address, subnet marks, and default gateway, then pings, and try ping, ping on 72 dot on 7.84 dot on 3 on. We can see also that see that successfully working here. So basically I can we basically I can successfully work. And a main router is pink, pink 209 dot 65 dot 2 on double nine dot 8 on. Eight on. Yes, successful rate is 18%. And so I think it is successfully working here, already done. And now I can I can this is to summarize. I did the ISP port. The diet before ISP configuration, static routing configuration, the ISP OSPF configuration, and also did main router, statics, OSPF, and basic configuration I did. And I show the server ping successfully done here. So that for me now I will pass my next group mate, and rest of the part. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, it's Amir Zardashiri here, and with the student ID 1344 and 5 13446453. And in this video, I will demonstrate the configuration and verification of required features on the network, focusing on the actually router and Jones switch. And actually, I will check the configuration of interfaces, OSPF, and VLANs, and making sure everything is functioning as expected, actually. At first, let's actually goes to is the router. Uh, Password is Cisco enable apps. Uh, Actually, we'll start by checking the interfaces on the east router to make sure they have correct IP addresses and are functioning properly. So for this one, we actually write the command with the start with this one and show IP here. As you can see here, all the actually IPs are assigned, and actually This lists all interfaces on the east router actually along with the IP addresses and status which are all up, as we can see actually here. And we have three VLANs and with the native VLAN here. And for for next one, I will show that OSPF is actually configured on the east router and it is advertising the correct networks actually. For this one, we use actually show IP uh, OSPF neighbor. As you can see here, there are two neighbors, which this one actually is this one is a main router and this one is a branch router. They're connected. Actually, they're advertising to these two router as well, which are neighbor to east router. And uh, actually uh, we have neighbors listed here, and they confirms that OSP is functioning and has established connection with other routers, as actually said. And for next one, I will now actually I will check the that the Easter router has learned the OSPF routes actually, and it means like it actually it's properly advertising the networks. So for this one, we use show IP OSPF and uh, route OSPF. As you can see here, there are three actually VLANs for actually the branch on the branch actually router side, and this one is for actually main router as well. These three actually at first because I assigned different actual IPs. When I wanted to actually delete them, I use a no IP address, but to somehow actually didn't work. That's why actually they are here. And for next one, we move to Jones switch. Um, over here. And I think it's better to show the basic configuration on this one as well. And we use Showrun as well. And in here, as you can see, we at first we actually uh, assigned the host name as actually East and no IP domain lookup. And for different actually interfaces, uh, we define them actually. And in here, actually, we try to advertise the VLANs, and we use a banner actually, and the password for the network. These one actually they were like short description about our router. Let's move to Jones switch. Oh, here. Uh, for for here, actually, we checked that the switch with virtual actual interfaces, which is like SVI, is configured with the correct IP addresses, and they are enabled as well. And for this one, we use show IP interface. Uh, sorry, show IP and yeah. As you can see, we define the interfaces are as you can see here, then they are up, and the VLANs here they are up as well. And um, Uh, and also we to actually to show the default gateway for actually this switch, we use this actually as well. Show run uh, running run uh, for section IP fault fault uh, 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 running big for show hard as well. As you can see here, we actually define the host name and IP lookup and the different actually interfaces and the VLANs in the this switch and actually the type of the switch port as well, the access and the trunk as well as you can see here, the trunk to native. But and another one actually the second switch for actually for actually trunk and the passwords. And if we want to actually check the switch has two trunks active with VLAN 555 5 set as the native VLAN and allowing only the required VLANs, actually 10 to 10, 20, and 99. We use this command to show it. Uh, and on. As you can see here, there are two actually uh, as you can see here, both F01 and GI01 are trunking and using 802 LQ actually and encapsulations. And VLAN 555 is set as the native VLAN, and only VLANs 10, 20, and 90 are allowed to the trunk as well. And uh, if we want to check the VLAN configuration, we use this command as well. Um, VLAN BR. As you can see here, we have the three active and usable VLAN as well, students, staff, and management. Uh, and they are active as well, um, which is like VLAN 10, 20, and 99. And this one is VLAN 505 as a native, and it's active as well. And for the last, and and also for staff roles as well, we use IP conf. config. As you can see here, the IP and the subnet mask and default gateway. Yeah, and let's try to get a ping. This one is for student actually host. I think it's like PC one or PC3, and we get on actually on the branch side, the branch router side, and this one is for admin. And I think that's it as well. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Fairoz Amani. My student ID is 24596227. And today I will going to demonstrate the configuration and functionality of the branch router, George switch, and PC4. Through this presentation, I will show you each device is configured with the required setting like IP configuration, routing, NAT, VLANs, and trunking. First, let's show the branch router is configured with all basic setting. If here, sorry. As you can see, the hostname branch is assigned to this router, and the enable secret is configured to secure the for access to privilege mode. A console password is in place, and with the login synchronize command is configured to make sure log message don't interrupt my command list. I have also disabled the DNS lookup with the no IP domain lookup command. Finally, the MOTD message of the day banner is set to display the authorized access only. Yeah, here are also some interfaces was assigned to different VLANs. 10 is for student, fast internet, 030 is for staff, and 99 is for management. And here, let's show it will show us all the interfaces assigned. As I explained, they are assigned to the different VLANs, and they are up also, and also two serial ports are the first one is assigned to the east router, and the second one is connected with ISP router. Again, both of them are up. Next, as I will explain about the OSPF. It's correctly configured on a branch router, and it's advertising the necessary networks. Let me show it. Show my previous neighbor. This comment is for check the neighbor adjacencies. As you can see, the branch router has formed with its neighbor. Its neighbor is east router and ISP. With show IP. This IP show IP OSPF is to confirm that all branch router is advertising. Yeah. Let's go to the next part. I also confirmed that floating a static route on the branch router as a backup in case the primary route fails. The static route has been redistributed into OSPF. It can be shared with the other routers. To verify this, I will run the show IP route. Here, as you can see, the floating static route is in place with the higher administrative distance, making it a backup route that kicks in only when the primary route is failed. Okay, on the branch router, NAT has been implemented allow the internal devices to communicate with the external. Show IP NAT. Yeah, this comment that confirmed that the NAT is working. Here you can see that the internal IP like 172.70.100.10. It's inside IP, which shows in outside as an 209.165 200.226. Okay, and let's go with the George switch. Let me open it. Yes, here the show IP in brief shows that the IP is assigned to the VLAN 99, which is the for George switch, and it's also up. It's function correctly for management purpose. Let me demonstrate the trunk configuration. In a George switch, the term confirmation is assigned with the native VLAN 555 with show interface trunk. We can see that the one of our port Gigabyte Ethernet 01 is correctly confirmed with the trunk port. It's set up to allow VLANs 10, 20, and 99, and VLAN 555 is set as a native VLAN. This ensures that the trunk only allows the necessary VLANs to pass through and handles the untagged traffic on using VLAN 555. Yeah, finally, let's check the VLAN configuration on George switch. Let me run the show VLAN brief. It's verified that the VLAN 10, which is represent for student, VLAN 20 for staff, and VLAN 99 as a management are active and that the port are correctly allocated. This confirmed that this switch is properly segmented in traffic for student, staff, and management. In the next one, let's go with PC4, which is the student host. PC4 is configured with the IP address from 172.17.100x range, which plays in VLAN 10. It's also configured with the correct subnet mask and gateway. Let me show it. This setup allows PC4 to communicate with VLAN 10 and access external network via the branch router. Let's ping the gateway. Yeah. This ping, it's a ping with the gateway to ensure that the PC4 is can connect with the VLANs.